Welcome to CTV Sports and semifinal number 2 of the World Polo League 2024 Triple Crown of Polo, where we have Casablanca going up against Park Place.
And here a very nice aerial shot once again of that beautiful Park Place. 84 degrees, partly cloudy, but you can see there's still a lot of sun out there. So stage is set for our second semi-final.
You said it, Yan, and we have some amazing players ready to take the field. Let's take a look. Good afternoon and welcome again to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Eric Frank.
And we are delighted to bring you the second semifinal of the Triple Crown of Polo 2024. And, well, of course, Jan, we might as well give a great congratulations to Audi, who will be headed to the finals. But this is a great matchup. Casablanca, 26 goals, Park Place. Casablanca will be should be in their light jerseys. We'll wait and see. But we have Park Place, of course, in their royal blue and gold. And a 25-goal team, they'll receive 1 goal on handicap. A good shot there of Juan Britos, 9 goals. And with Andre Burney playing the number 1 on A-rated. Juan Britos playing number 2, 9 goals. Hilario Joa playing the number 3. El Capitan on 10 goals. And then Joaquin Pinello on 6 goals, 25. Casablanca coming in their white jerseys today. Grant Ganzi will play the number 1, 3 goals. Hilario Figueres wearing the number 2 in the blue helmet, 6 goals, playing lights out. Rufino Benzadone also 3 goals, playing the number 3 on 8 goals, also playing at a high level. And then Sapo Cassette has been stellar and captaining the team at the number 4 position on 9 goals. Former 10-goal player Yan Sapo has been amazing from the penalty line. This is going to be a lights-out game. Big test here for Casablanca. Park Place on their home turf. Beautiful Park Place. And it's just an amazing field and polo farm here. We'd like to thank Park Place, CTV Sports, of course, Grand Champions Polo Club. And this is going to be a good one, Yana. Breaking it down, we were trying to break it down, but it's kind of tough. It's going to be one that they match up so well. 2 top organizations, top horses. Absolutely.
So the stage is set, and I'd like to also latch onto what you were saying there, Dale. Congratulations to Audi and especially Mark Ganzi with 2 wins on
double header today for the Cobra.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, Mark. Yeah, that's cool. And actually, he must be super fit right now because it was a little warm out there earlier at the NPC where he played his first President's Cup, and but he just bounced right back. He looked like he was more warmed up in the second Chukker. He was ready to go. Second game, I apologize. Here we go on to bowling. First pickup here going to be picked up by Park Place and controlled, but Hilario is going to give that ball up and stolen away and controlled here by Figueres. We got our first whistle of the day, so that'll stop our clock right there. Just about a minute and 30 seconds into the game here, and a good shot there of beautiful Park Place. That is Tonkawa Polo Farm on the far side there. And here's the play right here. This ball comes down the center, gets turned around and controlled. Quick line change by Figueres right here, Hilario. Then right there, you can see how Sapo, number 4, with the blue helmet, is following his own player. We're going to have fouling the second man. Remember, the 2-point conversion is in place. Anything scored from beyond center field will be worth 2 points. Courtesy changes are also in play. Each team will see 1 challenge per half per team. All the umpire triggers are in place. We'll break them down as we go along. And, of course, the winner of this will go to the finals of the 2024 Triple Crown of Polo.
Let's just give you a little run-up before we go back to the action, how these teams have done. Casablanca with a 2-1. They lost their opening game to Kaya by 11 goals to 14, but they then beat Senfest, close match, 11 goals to 10, and they also beat Travieso, 9 goals to 8. Park Place, on the other hand, also with a 2-1. Their opening match, they beat Alegria 13 goals to 12. Lost to Audi, and that's an interesting stat here, in overtime, 9 goals to 10, and they then beat the Falcons, the Maltese Falcons, by 12 goals to 6. So,
close games.
Very, very close games indeed.
And, of course, as you see the numbers there, between 10 and 13 goals these teams are scoring. So the offensive attack has been phenomenal for both teams, all the teams playing here, especially the 4 that made it to our semifinals. On the replay, on the back shot here, picked up by Sapo. He's going to find Rufino, and we get the high flag. And look at this, the equalizer early.
Nicely done. Very nicely done. There you see it again on your screens. The beautiful, or the perfectly placed backhand shot. And then just as cool as you like by the number 3.
I love El Rufino there. He's very, very light with the ball. It's almost like he's sweeping the floor, and, just amazing how he moves the mallet around, and it shows you right there. He's at like the 15-yard line, and he lays it like 16 yards, 17 yards in the goal. On the bowling here, we're 1 for 1, and it's going to be Britos.
Nice long ball down the field, and a little bump there. Hilario allowing a little bit of space for Ganzi. He's been given that space. Nice ball upfield, looking for Cassette. Intercepted, though, and you can see straight away Hilario coming in to pick it up round the outside. Well played here. Hilario plays it out to the left-hand side. I'm making sure that Rufino did not get a piece of that. Now, Dale, I want to ask you, being at Park Place, do you think that's going to give Park Place a slight advantage playing at home?
You always say, they always say that. They always say home field advantage. I don't think it's as large in polo as maybe you would think, like in other sports, because of the fan base. As you remember, we have, of course, polo fans travel around and fans watch at all different fields. But if you go down, if you want to break it down, they are very comfortable. I would think that. But again, when you have quality fields, I think it's good for both teams. Yeah. And that's why I know Casablanca has no problem with that. Of course, Park Place, one of the top polo farms here in the world and the Wellington area, along with the Santa Rita Polo Farm, Valiente Polo Farm, and all the different polo farms in our area here. And so, I think everybody's happy to be there. So I don't think it's as big to answer your question as in other sports. And everybody's ready to go today, Yan.
I'm sure
they're bringing the heat. Everybody's bringing the heat. Yep. Grant.
And Grant Ganzi will pick up this ball. Can he keep it in play? A little backhand chip. It's still on the line, or little just inside the field. Picked up now by Joaquin Panello. Deep in his own half. Ganzi coming, wants a piece of it. He gets a piece of it. But again, there is that 10-goaler, Hilario Ulloa. Once again, takes the ball round out to the left-hand side. He'll beg your pardon, Sapo Cassette. He's not going to get a touch. Another pass to Joaquin, this time over to the right-hand side. One-touch Polo. Well, that did not get the length or the shot he wanted. So Rufino Bensadon for Casablanca trying to send it back, but it's intercepted, and a quick move here by Juan Britos. Just remember, he's the young man with the green helmet, if that helps a little bit of keeping up. And, of course, Andre Borodin in the yellow helmet. Now then, over on the far side, again, a nice little run here by Rufino Bensadon. You can see Andre Borodin, he knows he's not going to be able to pull anything out of the bag on that one. So a cracking second goal here for Casablanca.
Yeah, I love watching Rufino go to goal. Watch at the end of this play how he brings his mallet down. Everyone has their own way of running to goal. Watch where he hits the first ball long. And now watch where he brings his mallet down. Check your shoulder. He brings his mallet down. Watch. Checks. Brings his mallet down. Keeps it down. Keeps it down. Keeps it down. And if that ball was to bounce or move somewhere, he can grab it quickly.
Good play. Yeah. Good play. So his second of the game, and that puts Casablanca in the lead now by 2-1. Remember that one goal given on handicap to Park Place, and that'll take us into our first courtesy change.
Yeah. So they use a courtesy change in the middle of Chukker that everybody is pretty much up to speed on. Let's see. We talked about the. We have some stats here, and Park Place. They on their challenges here in the Triple Crown of Polo, they played 3 games. They challenged 2 times, and they're 50-50. So they won 1, they lost 1. So, and they challenged fouls the whole time. They did not challenge ball placements. Remember, that is it is your ability to choose what you want to subjectively, either the ball placement or the foul. And with the Casablanca, they actually played 3 games. They challenged. Looks like they challenged 4 times, and they lost 3 and they won 1. So they mix it up. They challenge ball placements. They challenge fouls. They whatever comes into play with Casablanca, they're open to it.
Here we go then. Thank you very much for that. To you, Dan, and of course to our IRO third man, Steve Lane, who's been supplying us with these very, very useful and interesting stats, because it does tell you a lot when you study them very closely. Once again, Ben Sadon, that one's just going to run out of steam. It'll be picked up by Hilario Ulloa. And similar to our first game here, both of these teams, Casablanca and Park Place, not wasting any time in getting that pace to a very, very high level. Hilario on the turn. He's got Sapo behind. Sapo sends it back up to Hilario, and Hilario beating the ride off there against Panello. Still Hilario. He knows he's got Grant there. Cassette now working that rotation. Left behind for Ganzi. And he runs into some traffic there from Hilario Ulloa. Britos.
To say that Hilario was just bulldozing through there, and what a mare! His horse was just amazing, and but yeah, and we've started out here. I was just going to say, no, they've run for over 5.5 minutes, not one foul or stoppage of play, and then we got a whistle.
Yeah, and that's going to go against Casablanca, I fear. Look at it here. Britos coming, and then just coming from left over to the right there. Rufino Bensadon.
Yeah, so they get a caught on the reaching call, and they'll bring that to center. Oh, they might go a little. They'll go center. Okay, remember the 2-pointer.
Yeah, well.
And it looks like we have our course right here at the beautiful Park Place. We have our high cam sitting in their grandstand there. They have at the number 1 field at Park Place, Andre Bordy. And so it looks like they're going to go ahead and let Pinello take them. And they mix it up, these guys, with Hilario, Juan, and Joaquin. And you'll see all kinds of different plays as they send Andre in the front. He tries to pull the team. Same thing with Casablanca. They use Grant to pull the team, but you will get a rotation there where Grant will come back in, play a lot of defense. Look at this goal right here. This is just magnificent shot. And so they start out with the tap shot off the center with Joaquin. Look at Hilario to the left. Outlet pass. He just sets up and just drains one.
Yeah.
And that ball was, where'd it land? There you go. At our camera, with our cameraman. So, Lucas, we bring that one back. Wow, what a shot there by Hilario. Nice shot, Ulloa.
So that makes it 2 goals apiece. We are still in the first Chukker with a little over a minute remaining. Now then, Sapo Cassette. He's not had as many touches as you might expect so far, but I'm sure that will change. he will, without a doubt, be the driving force here with that Casablanca team. Yeah, and he got a little bit unlucky there because Pinello jumped onto that line straight away when he had that slight miss hit. And again, that very quick line change there, Dale.
Yeah, you said it, Jan. And Sapo knows. He knew. He just bad luck. Bad luck. He went to go left with it, and he was off to the races. Man, got to go back for it. Probably just get from the spot here. Nobody moving, nobody going forward, nobody to pass to, 5A.
Well, every time you say 5A, Dale, I keep thinking, okay, maybe now. We've only had one 2-point conversion. Might we see a second one?
Yeah, and then congratulations to Santi Toccolino for an amazing shot. And we might see another one today, though, Jan.
Yeah.
We might see another one today. We'll get Casablanca. And we get a challenge here. It looks like that's going to go ahead. They're going to go ahead and stop here. I don't know if they run out of time. Let's see if we get right there. They're going to get a couple players coming over. So you get a whistle on the play. It's going to end our first Chukker play. So we'll let them work it out, and we'll be back for our second Chukker. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Okay, welcome back, everybody, and a good shot here of Park Place. And we're in our second Chukker of the World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo Semifinal number 2.
Yep, indeed. We've got Casablanca out there with Grant Gansey. They, by the way, just in case you're wondering, they are in the white shirts, Park Place in the blue. But let me just quickly run you through who's who. Grant Gansey at number 1, playing off 3 goals. Hilario Figueres playing at number 2 off 6 goals. Rufino Bensadon playing off 8 goals, the only player so far for Casablanca to have picked up 2 points in that first chuck. And then, of course, former 10 goaler coming in off 9 goals, playing the number 4 position, Mr. Sapo Cassette. Park Place in the traditional royal blue shirts, led by Andre Borodin at number 1, coming in off 0 goals. Then we have Juan Britos, the 9 goaler, coming in at number 2. Hilario Ulloa, 10 goals at number 3. And, of course, the very, very strong 6 goaler, Joaquin Panello, playing at number 4. And it was only Hilario Ulloa who picked up the only goal in that first Chukker for Park Place. Plus the goal they have on handicap makes it 2 goals apiece.
Right away violation at the end of the first Chukker. That was the foul that we were looking at as we left into our break. And open goal penalty 2, 30-yard shot. 1 approach, 1 swing. It's going to be Ulloa. Lario, no problem.
No problem whatsoever. And that puts Park Place back in the lead by 1 goal, 3 goals to 2. Top of Chukker number 2.
Yeah, this I'm calling for this game. I'm going to say this game, I would like to see, and I think this game is going to be 12 goals. 12 goals. Whoever wins going to score more than 12 goals. Whichever team wins.
Okay, but you're not going to lean out that far.
No, I'm not leaning out that far.
No.
No, I'm not that. I know how far to lean. But I'm going to say whoever wins going to score more than 12 goals. All right?
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, well, let's see what Park Place can do. Let's see what Casablanca can do. On the boards once again, there he is, the 10-goaler coming around the outside. Hilario Ulloa, nice little pass from Britos back to Ulloa. Tries to control it in midair. He did have a man on. Again, cleverly done by Britos. Charging down the line came Grant Ganzi. Everything's still untoward and relatively clean, and now on the move. Rufino Bensadon for Casablanca. You've got Hilario Ulloa right behind him. He will pick up the loose ball. Ganzi trying to stay with the 10-goaler. Hilario works it nicely round the outside. Yeah, he knew he was going to run into some traffic. I think he tried to tee that one up for Juan Britos to finish what he had started. The little backhand fake. But Sapo Cassette steals the ball for Casablanca. And, well, between you and me, Del, surprised I didn't hear a whistle on that.
No, they're going with it. They're letting them play, and, let them play. The boys are good. There's no danger, and Sapo just dropped the stick and kept on going. Came off the boards. It looked like they came together, but it was like they were running towards the board and came down the board. But, no, they're going to let them play, and two teams like this, I agree.
So Hilario picks up the ball again here for Casablanca. Figueres, he's going to probably work this one himself. There's nobody anywhere in the vicinity. Coming from the right is Joaquin Pinello, maybe Sapo Cassette. Yeah, you can see him there on the right side of your screen, trying to pick that one up and control it on the near side. Ganzi coming into the thick of it. That ball's just going to go out to the left of that goalpost. But was there a whistle before?
Not sure. We'll have to see what happens here. But again, Hilario and the Bay Mare here, fantastic horse also. Figueres is going to get out in front here. This mare runs super smooth and just keeps him out in front. He puts it into the inside, and then Sapo takes a chance, goes for it. And Hilario, with a quick line change, Grant puts it down in there, and then the shot on goal. And we'll see if they look at this or not. It looks like they might. You have contact there, too. We'll see what they're checking on. They may have a trigger going on to see also. They might be checking to see if it's a safety or not.
Right.
Did it come off of a
defending player?
Yeah, defending player, because they came together there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it could be, I think Pinello was in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Joaquin was in there. Shaded the goal just enough to make it difficult for Grant.
Yeah.
To get a clean shot. So Grant but Grant has done very well in the last couple games with his Casablanca team on 3 goals, and he's done very well at remember he had 2 goals in the last game, and they were 2 of the most important goals. A couple plays he made also at the end of the last game where he had the ball, cleared it out, very, very, very. Let's just say he's mature and composed.
Yes.
He's not rushing around the field at all. And he's picking up and he's doing a lot of the clean, dirty work.
Yes, I was just going to say, he's been working very hard.
Very, very hard. But when he is in the position like that, he's been very... All right. So they're going to go ahead and get it here.
Yeah, a lot of work went into that last goal. So the equalizer.
So they call it penalty 1.
Yeah.
No, that was a big part of what they're doing. They're looking at the trigger. And remember, the penalty 1, a foul in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal. Okay? So if you do foul in the vicinity, and you can figure out what the vicinity means.
How long's that piece of string?
So, but a good call. So automatic goal and then possession in the center for the 5B.
And Sapo Cassette, look, I thought he might just go for this. A little bit of spin, goes out to the right-hand side. Hilario up against Pinello. Well, there was just one too many Park Place players there. Rufino comes in to lend him a helping hand, but it's once again Hilario Ulloa. Picked up now by Juan Britos. Bensadon, needs to allow a little bit of space. Still Britos turns. Ulloa behind him. This time out to the right-hand side. He's found Andre Borodin, and Borodin just been beaten to it there by Ganzi. Still Grant, just calmly, as you just said, Dale, calmly taking that ball around the outside. Sapo Cassette now along the boards and on the near side. Back to Ganzi. Well, he did very well there, did Hilario Ujo, to get out of Ganzi's way. And now then the finishing touch. It's going to have to put up one more. Ganzi, a little bit unlucky, wrong-footed. But again, a lot of hard work. Oh, the ball's still in play. Hilario, I beg your pardon, Sapo. And they do both have a blue helmet. Sapo's in there as well. So is Hilario. It lands on the green, but it'll be Juan Britos to try and clear it. My goodness, a lot going on there.
What a series of plays. You got it.
Britos.
And now you're getting a courtesy change.
Yeah, well done.
Well, you need a change.
Yeah.
We'll give you a break, Ian. But, yeah, what a series of plays there by both teams. And Grant doing a great job taking it down around, and as you said, again, just staying very tranquilo, finding his spots and keeping that ball alive. And then looked like Sapo was going to get a finish there, and then great defense. Actually, Andre came flying in, too, over there to try to take it out of the air, and then Lario. And we got the three Musketeers here riding off together. Lario, Juan, and Joaquin playing with Andre. Great group. Joaquin on 6, Lario 10, and Juan on 9. And we get a good shot of their horse change. The pits, as you say. Mm-hmm. They change them up. So they played in bracket 1, Gaza. And as you said, they ended up tying Travieso. And then they went to who beat who. And they're both 2-1. So they went on first place in our brackets with our tournament committee. And remember the 8 teams that entered in 2 brackets. They played within their brackets. And first place in each bracket plays second place in the opposite bracket. And that's how you get your pairing for the semifinals. And that's how you got Audi, who won their bracket 3-0, bracket 2. And they end up going against Travieso. That was a bit of very, very close between Casablanca and Travieso. We were talking about that game in our last game when Travieso was playing. Travieso actually scored 7 goals in the first half, and then it was all Casablanca.
Yep.
And Casablanca ended up winning by a goal. Literally, Travieso scored 7 of their 8 goals in the first half, and so that's how they went. That's how they went first place, and that's where you get your pairing here. As Park Place had a very good game at the end against Maltese Falcons, and Alegria. They played Alegria, 13-12. They lost to Audi, so that's an interesting. If they get through, Jan, and they're going to face Audi again,
they will have an open score.
Yeah, and it was 10-9 in overtime.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, and I'm not sure which combination they use because they've used a couple combinations, but this is one of their. They're all strong. Whoever they play, their teams that they've been using, their players. So we will see.
Back to the action. Near side backhand shot there coming from. I believe that was Hilario. He's fed the ball nicely over to Rufino Bensadon. He gets it over the halfway line. Ganzi wants to get a piece of it. Now then, 2 players meet on the boards, Britos and Sapo Cassette. Britos will slam that one up to the front door, looking for Andre Borodin. Borodin now. No, he's going to leave it for Pinello. Well, there he was. The second man could have taken it, but it'll be left once again. And just a little touch. That's all it needed by the 10-goaler, Hilario Ujoa.
Yeah, and I think Hilario calls Andre off of this, actually. So it's a good play here by Borodin to just clear out. He sees Hilario coming. And then Grant, that is a very smart play by Ganzi because you see how he went directly out.
Yeah.
So, again, there's not going to be an issue there going directly out. If he goes a little bit towards the goal, he's going to get called on the 1. And if it hits his horse, he's going to get called on the 1. So you get the goal and the possession. So actually, great plays by both the number ones there, just to vacate.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to do anything in the game of polo, and you do a great play. So, well done.
So back to the throw-in we go, and with that third goal by Hilario Joa, Park Place are in the lead again, but it's going to be, I think, no more than ever, maybe one, maybe two goals between these two. Ben Sadon, nice long ball out on the right-hand side. In comes Pinello. Well, he got a piece of it that Sapo said, but he's going to appeal that he had somebody obstructing him.
Yeah, Sapo's not going to like this. I'm not sure. We don't have the best look at it, but it kind of looked kind of cheeky, as you would say. And we'll see what they decide. But it looks like there's a whistle on the play, so you take a look at it.
Yeah.
Right there. Now, remember the right-of-way violation, shading or blocking. Sapo keeping his head down, not wasting any time, just going for it. He will get the open goal penalty too.
Yep.
Sapo, first opportunity from the penalty line today. Big chestnut mare. No problem.
And there we have the equalizer. 4 goals apiece. We are in the second chukker. We have about a minute remaining on the clock, possibly a little bit less by the time they get to that halfway line. And apart from Dale's prediction of whoever wins is going to score a minimum of 12 goals. More than 12 goals?
More than 12 goals.
Okay.
Yeah. Which means it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes. And I know that you don't want to tell me who you think is going to win.
I'm not sure. I really don't. We broke it down before. You know that.
Yeah.
I went through all the stats. They're both equally. It's who can get the ball between the posts today against these two teams. Here we go.
Oh,
opportunity for Juan.
Yeah, a nice ball, a nice pass, and a great finish here. Juan Britos picking up his first goal of the match. And I said earlier that Casablanca were in the lead. Well, Park Place are now in the lead by 5 goals to 4.
Yeah, pretty pass here by Hilario. And just perfectly placed. And that'll take us to our third chukker. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Our third chukker here from beautiful Park Place Polo Farm. And good crowd out there. Park Place for our afternoon second semifinal of the World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo 2024. And 5-4. And very clean, open game. Both teams trying to get in their groove. Remember, these two teams did not face each other during regular play, and that's in all of our games based on the tournament committee's setup here with the changing the brackets, playing within your bracket and then playing the opposite team, which I love. And so it's you got to get organized to be ready for these bracket switches right at the end of semis. And Audi is waiting. So on the bowling, picked up here, taken by Sapo Cassette, and he's looking for Ilario. A little bit too far, and it's going to be picked up and controlled by Pinello. Joaquin, but kind of hanging back, playing zone back at the moment, sending Britos and Ujoa forward. But Joaquin's been playing high-level polo at 6 goals, Pinello. Now, Ilario's going to work this one down over center. He's going to be Rufino to put him on his hip, but Ilario's going to try to run the corner here. Does he have the horsepower? Ujoa coming in from right to left, backed up by Benzadone.
Oh, wow. And he nearly got through as well. But now did Britos get on that line? We have a whistle. He's pointing to the spot. Let's see what the umpires make of that.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit off to the right there. I mean, we'll take a look at this ball. Let's see which way it goes. I think it's backed up cleanly, yeah, and out of the air. It's going down the field there in lesser angle. You know, it's going to go to Juan. And you could get a challenge here. We'll see if they decide, see what they do. Third Chukker, open goal penalty, risk-reward matrix, 100%, yep. If you think, you know, you want to go for it. You know, so we'll see. I think they'll probably use one. If not, you could have a trigger going on, too. Also, you could have two of the umpires. Remember, the triggers, the umpires do not agree with each other. And this, you know, on this play, quick breakaway play, umpires looking at different angles. And so they can see it different ways also. But they are definitely looking at this one. And that'll give you your options. We will give you the final call here. Always want the IRO third man, always taking his time, taking a look at different angles, and most of them have, you know, different kind of a scenario they go through to read a play. When I was doing it, I'd like to see things at fast speed, like half speed and in slow-mo.
Gotcha.
But I always want to see it fast speed first. And then I'd go down the ride, and then after I saw it, I'd look at it again in fast speed. You know, but it'd go tick, 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 and kind of look at those, and that worked very, very well for me. And then also the change of the cameras.
Yeah, the angles.
You go from, you know, hit the drone first, they go from the center cam, sideline cam, then back to the drone. So there's always a game plan for the IROs. Got a good call here. Penalty 3 on the right away, reaching. And, hit that one pretty hard. Looked like it, yeah, I looked at the drone and thought it might have been wide, just wide. So we'll check on that, see if it was a trigger or a challenge.
Well, Casablanca, either way, will be very happy that ball went wide, so they dodge a bullet. Keep it within that 1-goal deficit, and they have possession. On the move, here he comes, Sapo Cassette. The first man to get past is Juan Britos. Plays it out to the left-hand side. He's found Rufino Benzadone, who has a lot of space on that left side. That's going to be a little bit off for Grant Gansey, but then again, Grant likes to work it and picks it up on the near side. Now then, can he get another piece of it before Britos? Well, it looks like Britos got there just a little bit quicker, but again, getting his teeth sunk in there. Great job by Gansey. On the move then, Pinello for Park Place. Checks, sends the ball upfield, and Ujoa. Whoa, I was going to say was going to work and run with that one. Deflected, Sapo Cassette. There he is. Now then, who has he got at front? Just taking the pace out a little bit. He's now got Grant to the left of him. He's got Hilario to the right, and then Pinello right in front of him. Cassette gets another chance, deflected. Too far for Benzadon to reach. Pinello turns it, hammers that one downfield. Now with a bit of space for the 10-goaler. Checks, has a look at that goal mouth. Has the time to work it, but he's got to be careful. Yeah, there he is, Sapo Cassette. Left it behind nicely for Pinello. Pinello takes the shot, puts it through. Another goal for Park Place.
Yeah, great passing here by the boys in the blue jerseys. Starts with Joaquin, and I like how quickly he releases the ball. A little bit off to the right, though. He could have been a little bit down the pipe for Lario. But that's okay. Lario just regroups, brings it back from right to left, slows it back down. That gives Joaquin time to catch back up. He drags a man towards him, which is Sapo. Once Sapo gets there, he leaves it for Joaquin. Good polo.
So, a little bit earlier than normal, the courtesy change. Well, looks like if we look at that last chukker, 3-2 in favour of Park Place at the moment. We're halfway through the third. 1-0 for Park Place. The score, I believe, for the first time with a 2-goal cushion or a 2-goal advantage, and that is in favour of Park Place, 6-4. Are they on one now, Dal, do you think?
Well, you know, Casablanca's second-half team.
Yeah?
I mean, they've been a second-half team all season. All season. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know they mount up, but they move the horses around. I got to talk to Sapo and Grant about that, and you know, they switch them around. Ilario, they look like they're mounted all the way. You know, all the teams have been mounted every chukker, but you know those extra top, or the ones that they like the most. You know, they seem to play better or get things going, or combinations too. I'll tell you some interesting facts. So I was talking with Nacho Estrada, who coaches the La Natividad. He also played in the World Polo League this year. And he's one of the top coaches in the world, former Tango player, Hall of Famer, Argentine Open, U.S. Open, everything. He's got it all. The resume speaks for itself, and he does coaching. And he told me that when he coaches La Natividad, that they actually go on certain days and play their other players' horses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Heta will go play Pablo's horses.
Right.
Pablo play just in case they get to a point where they need the top horses, and they might have, or one maybe he gets injured or gets tired or doesn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and the other player can give one. So isn't that kind of cool?
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Here we go then. Borodin. No, it's going to be Pinello. Thought there might have been a whistle, but play continues. Ganzi can't control it. Pinello right behind him to pick up the loose ball. Cassette wants to get a piece of the number 4 in blue. Pinello, just didn't happen on this occasion. Britos. Benzadon on the near side. Again, Juan Britos. He drills it up to the front. Cleared by Hilario. Figueres, of course. We have 2 Hilarios out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hilarios running around. Lesser angle play. And I get a courtesy change here when I look at this play. Let's take a look at this one. This is kind of one of those 50-50 balls. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little different from there, right?
Yep, absolutely.
A little different from that angle, but, you know, we'll see if they third chukker. Both teams still have challenges here. So this, even though you are going to, let's see if, I believe they called that against the white, didn't they? Yeah. So, yep. Casablanca's going to go ahead and challenge, and they're going to win their challenge. And 50-50 ball, like we said.
50-50
You can tell
risk.
the drone doesn't lie.
No.
And so they're going to win their challenge. They retain their challenge, and they'll bowl the ball in from the center of the boards. So good challenge here by Casablanca, saving a penalty shot.
Indeed.
Because Park Place was right down there in their area. So probably would have been from the spot or 60, but it would have been about 100 yards from goal. So good challenge.
And now then, Mr. Cassette, Sapo, to be precise. He's found Benzadon. Benzadon, just the one touch. Look at that. And he's looking for, and he's found Ganzi. And he's got the space. Slightly overcooked that one. Left behind and picked up by Joaquin Panelo. Down to 2.5 minutes remaining here in Chukker number 3, the first half. Remember those stats. Interesting read, those stats, when they come up on the on your screen. But both teams, Dale, I feel are having to work very, very hard.
Yeah, no, they've been. It's been a tight game, but a clean game.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very clean game.
Yeah, I mean, good, strong defense, but both teams are keeping the opposing team off the penalty line. And the top teams, you see that, they're condensing. This is another quick line change. Watch, kicks off the horse there, or she kicked it actually. And Lario kicks it back, and they come together right there, and they're going to go to center on this one. And so they will get a penalty 5B. In favor of Park Place. And it's going to be Ulloa on the center.
Keeps it low. Yeah, and again, it's you would have thought they would have done a little bit more out of that one. Here we go then, Casablanca. Sapo Cassette, well, he won't need an invitation of any description. Once he has that ball, he will work it. Little bump there from Britos. Still on the ball for Park Place. Grant going back. Sapo will try and catch up with Britos. Still Park Place. Still the number 2 in blue. And then the pass. Panelo, possibly the backhand. Didn't quite get the touch. And coming charging down the line was Britos now. Is that what the umpires saw as well?
Yeah, they're going to get a whistle here. And remember, both teams still have challenges. And with 1:28 left, I wouldn't be surprised you don't see them using it, but we'll see. Another quick line change. There's a lot of quick line changes. And that's what you really want, actually. You just want those quick line changes to go to your teammates. So we do get a whistle on the play. We'll see if they decide to use it here with 1:34 left. I wouldn't be surprised, being it's right here at the end of the third, unless Sapo just agrees 100% on the call. And he might. You remember one thing about it, most of the time the player that fouls doesn't think it was a foul, or he wouldn't have fouled.
Yeah.
You understand? So you always want, with the challenge system, you want to have someone else on your team say, "Hey,
correct.
Was I fouling or not?"
Yeah.
And that's why I think the challenge system has helped the game of polo.
Without a doubt,
it's helped teams get organized to clean their own games up. And it's given them opportunities to talk to each other a little more, and that becomes better polo. Trigger on the play though. They did check it. One umpire had it one way, one had it the other. Penalty 2. Ulloa.
So, for the first time in this semi-final, a 3-goal gap being created here by Park Place after that fourth goal from Hilario Ulloa. Penalty 3. 2 regular goals from the field, a penalty 2 and a penalty 3 now for the 10-goaler. 7 goals to 4. And we are down to the last minute of play here in the first half. Remember to stick around just a couple of seconds longer, because those stats always make for a very interesting read. And Park Place have won another throw-in. That's another one of those statistics you'll see in a little bit over half a minute's time, or in about a minute's time.
Ooh. Get one here. Come down to center, and you get a right-of-way violation or not. Get passed by Panelo. And no, right there. So reaching against the blue, penalty 5 from the spot, 5A. Casa. Casablanca, very strong 2024 World Polo League season.
Absolutely.
They've carried the Casablanca brand and name to a high level this year. Grant, of course, brand ambassador, but they have done a fabulous job. Been fun to watch them play also. Here you go, Grant Gansey on the move.
Yeah. Yeah. Umpires letting the play on, and Cassette under the neck, looking for Benson Don. Can he get there before Pinello? Ball is still in play.
Ooh, you might get one here.
I think so too.
Yeah, you might get one here. And they're going to probably use, you'll probably see a challenge here too. Lario's going to say he's there early enough. Let's see. Does he get there early enough? Does he get there overlap before Benzadone? Whoa. So, interesting play here. Because is there enough space for Rufino to take the... They got to play this. I think they'll go to the next Chukker. Of course, they go to halftime. But I would think they would use their maybe they're not. I mean, I always say they would use their challenge, but they will go to the next Chukker anyways. So no matter what. So we're going to go to halftime break, and when we return, we'll find out. We'll fill you in on everything. We'll be right back.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals from Argentina.
My name is Martín Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pérez from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Bolini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now. I used to be 8, and I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family go around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, like it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It looks amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July. It's an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan-Erik Frank. A warm welcome and a good afternoon.
And once again, welcome everybody to our second semifinal of the World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo 2024. Here's the teams as they come across. Casablanca. We're live right now from the Park Place Polo Farm. And here's your Park Place team. And at the moment, 1 goal given to Park Place, 25-goal team against 26 goals. So it was 1 goal in handicap, 2-2 after the first. 5-4. Here's the play that happened at the end of the first half. And watch this play right here. Number 3 in the white, number 3 in the blue. And right there, you're going to get riding over the ball. So right away violation. And they did challenge that. And that's where we said we want to clean that up for you when they're leaving the field. But they did challenge, which they have a challenge in the first half. So that's their first half challenge. So they don't lose their challenge for the second half.
No.
They used it in the third. And good challenge by Park Place. Might as well use it. And so they're going to lose their challenge, though, for the first half. And there will be a penalty shot in favor of Casablanca riding over the ball. So blocking, right-away violation. And Yan, I've been talking about him for many broadcasts. And, of course, his son Joaquin is playing today. But Esteban Pinello is in the stands today at Park Place. And I want to give a big shout-out to the Pinello family.
Indeed.
And it's great to see Esteban here, getting to watch his kids play.
Always
And,
a special
I
moment.
believe one of the other sons is they've been also playing over at the NPC, so they've been playing here. And, of course, Joaquin playing in the World Polo League. So welcome back, Esteban. We love you.
So there is that penalty that was taken by Sapo Cassette. A good way to start Chukker number 4. He's second only of the game. And that reduces that deficit back down to just 2 because Park Place were showing signs of running away with things there towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, that's a good way to end the first half because remember, that foul was actually in the third Chukker.
Sure.
So we got a match.
We do.
It's going to be a good one.
We do. But here we go then. Cassette out to Ben Sedon. One-touch Polo. That's a bit out to the left and also not enough power on it. Cassette again appealing. Umpire seeing no imminent danger, allowing play to continue. So 9 goals versus a former 10 goal and 9 goals now versus a 10 goaler. Picked up by Britos. And that will be a nice... I was going to say a nice pick-up there by Ujoa. Ben Sedon again working it on the near side. Gives it to Juan Britos. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that, but he did. Ujoa stops and turns. Britos trying to take care of Ben Sedon. There's the pass from Ujoa out to Panelo. Looking for Britos, and a big mistake here by Hilario Ujoa. That could cost him dearly. Britos, well done, Hilario. Just put his stick through, but did he get a little bit of an angle on that?
Great second effort.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, never give up. Always to the end there. Great play by Hilario to keep that put Britos off to the right side there, make it very difficult on the reverse next shot. And they might trigger this on the goal. Remember the triggers. Check to see if a goal is scored. Anytime you have any kind of contact with the four-legged athlete, horses to horses or player to player, and the umpires can check the cameras. They can also check for any unsportsmanlike conduct and, of course, the umpire trigger, where back in the day when you had a third man, if the umpires do disagree on a call, then they will go to the IRO, instant replay official, and let the technology take over.
Yeah.
And, of course, our IRO is replay official sitting in as the third man also. So if needed, they will come in. And also our instant replay official will check all the triggers and all the challenges. And great season for the challenge system and the triggers and like you said,
that's really
it's
really manifested itself.
You said it. Yeah, good choice of words. It has manifested into a strategic weapon. How you like that?
I was going to say component, but I like weapon.
Okay. So we have a tech timeout, or looking for Sapo there, and Sapo's back in the blue helmet, and here we go.
Cassette drills one up to towards that halfway line, a little bit short. I think he was looking for Hilario. Ganzi will pick up the ball, the rotation. Oh, a little bit of a steal. Joaquin Panello. We had a similar situation. Britos rushing that shot a little bit too much. That's why he put that one out. I think he could have taken another second or two and just teed it up perfectly.
Yeah, true pro player, Britos. He's a pro. And you can see right there, he knew he mishit it. He'll just adjust. No problem. Shake it off, go to the next play.
Again, Senor Cassette. This time out to the left-hand side again, and that is we've seen that throughout the season, of course, that combination. Benzadon and Cassette working very, very well and solidly together.
Yeah, look at everybody looking for new plays here now, Jan. Both teams, you know, what are we going to do next type. And what we saw that in our first semifinal also. On the move, picked up and controlled now by Ilario Ulloa.
And just biding his time. Sends it out to the left. Nobody going with Britos. Juan has a little bit of space to work. Yeah, will leave or try and leave Benzadon behind him. He knows he's got Panello there. Nicely stolen. Sapo Cassette. Here we go then for Casablanca. And Sapo will, of course, after that broken play, pick up his third goal of the match.
Yeah, this great steal here by Rufino Benzadon. I mean, that's his classic sword fighting. Two stellar players, Rufino on 8, Juan Britos on 9, and they just went at it, and he won that play. Sapo right there with him, gets out in front. I love the way Cassette, he snaps the first shot quickly. And even though it was just a quick snapshot, he hits it about 50, 60 yards, and it's a foot race. Once his horse gets out in front, then he readjusts, gets in his flight pattern, and another great finish by Sapo Cassette. Goal number 2 today. One from the field, one from the penalty line. And off to our courtesy change here. And we're going to see Ilario Ulloa on the change. And bracket system setup. We had bracket 1, Casablanca, Travieso, Senfes, and Kaya Polo. It went down, like I said, Casa 2-1, Travieso 2-1, and then Senfes 0-3, or actually 1-2, and then Kaya went 1-2 also. And then we went bracket 2, Park Place. They went 2-1. Alegria, they went 0-3. Multi Falcons 2-1, and then Audi 3-0. So very strong 8 teams here. They range from 22 to 26 goals. The teams, and as I said, for our World Polo League this year, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. And we got a good shot there, Joaquin Panello, as he's changing up onto his mount here for the courtesy change. A little bit of a longer courtesy change on this one, but everybody had to go off each side. Sometimes it will take a little bit longer. You kind of keep around 45 seconds, the courtesy change. But if both teams have to go one way or they get caught on, and then the umpires, of course, will be a little bit more lenient on the time.
Ball's back in play, comes out to the boards. Britos, first man to it. Oh, hits his own teammate there. I'm sure that will have been unintentional. The pony and the man with the number 3, Ilario Ulloa. He now has the ball. So Ulloa working it. Let's adjust. Nicely come over that halfway line. He's within range. But he saw he had 2 blue shirts to his left. Andre Borodin, and beyond and behind him, there he is again with the green helmet. With the number 2, Juan Britos, and just looked too easy. You've got to tell you the truth, just looked too easy.
Well, you remember the last shot he had, right?
Yeah.
Just off to the right. We knew that wasn't going to happen again. Watch how he drops his head down on this one. He has buried it there, and he was ready for it, throwing his arm all the way to Boca, and making sure that ball was perfectly straight. And here we go. 2-goal difference back to the center here. Boland's been pretty even on the Bolands. That was back and forth. few more shots by Park Place in the first half. And away we go. It's going to be Pinello, and he's going to find Ilario Ulloa. He's going to go to the man first. Look for Pinello. Joaquin once. And Joaquin is going to drop that ball in on the first shot. Yeah, Gansey gets there in time, puts Joaquin on his hip, but a good finish by number 4. As well done, Ilario Ulloa. 10 goals, leaving the ball for the 6-goaler. And great teamwork there. Unselfish Polo.
Yep. So back to that 3-goal cushion that Park Place have created for themselves. 2 goals apiece here in this Chukker so far, but that last Chukker, Dale, that's I think that could bite them or come to haunt them a little bit later on. 2 unanswered goals here from Casablanca. Park Place hitting the target on 2 occasions, but if Sapo Cassette can pick up another quick goal here now, then that will all be irrelevant. Sapo Cassette. Oh, what a save from Britos, but it had already gone over the line.
Whew. I was wondering if he hit that back for a safety or not, as Sapo has to run the turn wide left. A different flight pattern here, but if he goes to the inside, then Britos gets the next ball, so he's got to keep it out to his left. And, oh, yeah, nice try. Actually, Britos did that under the horse's neck. How do you do that? He couldn't even see the ball. He was like this. Yeah, and he's reaching under his own horse's neck.
Crazy.
Wow, what a play. All right, 2 Chukkers left. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Welcome back, everybody. 2 more Chukkers to go, and then we will know who Audi will be facing in, or rather on Saturday. Just to preempt the date, of course, for those of you out there watching. Great to have you with us. It is Triple Crown climax time, the second semi-final. We had the first semi-final earlier. Audi taking on Traviesa, a very close game. It ended 10 goals to 9 for Audi, so they are waiting for the outcome. And, of course, the winner of this game, Casablanca, Park Place. Casablanca in the white shirts, Park Place in the blue shirts. Grant Gansey, Hilario Figueres, Rufino Benzadon, and Sapo Cassette. They are Casablanca. Andre Borodin, Juan Britos, Hilario Ulloa, and Joaquin Pinello. They are Park Place. We have 2 more Chukkers to go. It is 9 goals to 7. That last Chukker was very much in favor of Casablanca, with Sapo Cassette picking up a hat-trick. Only the 2 goals, one from Juan Britos and one from Joaquin Pinello, is what they scored. But that could, I was going to say, possibly change if Sapo Cassette can get another shot on goal here. Just put it wide.
Ooh.
So
not an easy shot there. Out of the air, backing it on the bounce. And I thought he might take that forward.
Yep.
You know? and work the magic stick, just kind of go for it and try to get it back in there. But clean shot. He got a PEO, but he's, like you said, been playing at a level. Good steal here by Benzadone, picked up by Pinello.
He's on the boards, looking for a little shot. He's found Ulloa. Hilario with a lot of space over on the far side. Britos will tuck in right behind him. Benzadone comes in for the challenge. Grant came out of nowhere there. Cleared, not wanting to cause a foul. So Park Place, again, have possession. And that man, 10 goals to his name, the number 3 on his back, Hilario Ulloa. Yeah, he tried to send that long ball downfield. Britos might finish it. If not, he's going to tee it up nicely here for Borodin. Borodin just puts it wide. Unlucky, Andre. Unlucky.
Yeah, nice smooth stroke there by Andre. Like I said, been out in front waiting for some passes. They've been kind of playing around behind him, shooting the long ball. But Andre gets out in front there, and he'll carry the ball. And so now they're adding another dimension to their offensive attack here. So you got to be careful. And Andre just off the left side, but nice smooth stroke.
So, Sapo Cassette, the deflection, but he's going to be able to pick it up. Britos standing very deep in the half of Casablanca. Pass out on her left-hand side, out on the boards, and a good pickup by Benzadone. Now he takes a swing and a miss. Back to Sapo. Leaves it for Rufino.
This is where they usually have their magic.
Their moment, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. When you got Rufino and Sapo playing the leapfrog perfectly, and look at Benzadone. Good D by Britos.
Yeah, very good D.
Well done, Juan.
I was surprised that he got as far as he did with that. Nobody challenging him.
He did. He comes out on a few horses here in the 5th and 6th. I had an opportunity to talk to Rufino Benzadone that he's very comfortable on. Says he enjoys playing those. And most of the time when a player says that, they play a goal or two better.
Yeah.
Certain ones they really love, And here we go, Joaquin, and they're going to switch it up even more and now send Pinello forward.
Yeah, and he's dragging the team with him. He's got Hilario there taking care of Benzadone. Clever play here by Pinello. Is he going to try and tee it up again for Borodin? Andre, who's at the front door, left behind for Britos. Britos, in turn, will give it to Ulloa. Ulloa wants to get a little bit closer. There, the bump against Sapo Cassette. And that will just go out to the right-hand side. So they are keeping that pressure very much on at the moment. I think it's fair to say that Park Place are in control here.
Yeah, 2-goal difference. Good defense here again by Casablanca. I mean, great rotation by Park Place, and you can see how they have their set plays. It starts with Joaquin. Pinello works it all the way down the center. And not even that hey, there's Esteban right there.
Mm-hmm.
Pinello.
Yep.
Watching his son play, and looks like he's got a spare mallet there, coaching. And we're going to send them all for on 2 different sides of the Park Place Polo Farm. We have Casablanca down on the south end and Park Place on the north end. This might take a little more time on this courtesy change. We have to send them both ways, and so another good shot of the camp here for Casablanca. So fit Chukker action, the 4 minutes into it, and they came out of the tents ready to go, Jan. I mean, 3 goals scored by Sapo, 1 from the penalty line, 2 from the field. Another 2 goals by Park Place, 1 by Juan and 1 by Joaquin. And otherwise, we had the third Chukker with the 2 unanswered goals. That's pretty much your only difference if you break it down. And we saw the stats for the first half, and definitely Park Place had a few more shots, and they had won a few more bowlings. But otherwise, right now, kind of an open book, and who wants to rewrite it? We will see. Everybody coming back up on fresh legs here. 2 goal there, 340. And knocking for Casablanca. Sapo Cassette. He's going to get faced up here by Britos. Going to send everybody forward. He's got Benzadone going right, Ganzi going right, and Sapo says, I'm going left. Going to hold this ball up, and here's a rotation. Sapo, he'll leave it for Ruffino. Ruffino on the short pass. Both teams using the short pass at a high level this afternoon. And now they're going to bring Ganzi into it. And whoa, here we go. And non-call on the play. It looked like Hilario met that ball. He thought he was on line, but look at this. Oh, another meet as everybody going for the steal here. Then finally, we get a stoppage of play on the whistle. We got players meeting the ball at full speed on both sides. Pinello on the replay takes it back to the inside. Stolen away by Sapo. Then the ball goes up in the air. Hilario stabs it out of the air. And Ruffino comes from left to right. And remember, the line does not change when it is in the air. And you can see that Ulloa was right on that line. So right away violation. That ball's going to be behind center field. And so possible 2-point.
Would be nice.
And see, they use that, when King comes in here, they usually use the control play.
Yeah.
Here's Pinello.
Taps it over at halfway line. Ulloa still staying on the left. There's the pass. Picked up nicely on the near side. Giving it to Britos. Ganzi, the deflection coming off someone's pony. Benzadone. Now, did he cut across that right away? I don't think he did. Umpires again allowing the two teams to continue playing. Sapo. Still has the ball. Sends it across the field into the open space. Where Ruffino Benzadone will try and work it somehow. Pinello. On the boards again. Still Joaquin Pinello. He will leave it now for Britos. Looking for a little, just a little gap of any description.
Uh-oh.
But Benzadone can steal the ball back for Casablanca.
I thought Benzadone would be off the races there, but Britos picks him up quickly. Working hard for each other, both teams. But playing neutral polo.
They certainly are. Clock is ticking down. Still no score here in Chukker number 5. 2 points in it, and that is very little at this level of polo. Maybe a big chance here now for Sapo Cassette to at least bring it within 1. Couldn't control the ball. He's lost it. Has to give it to Hilario Ulloa, who, as you can see, also has 2 defenders there from Casablanca, Benzadone and Ganzi. Ganzi gets a piece of it. Not the distance he wanted, and Park Place. Nice pass to Pinello, but there was a whistle just before.
Now remember, both teams still have challenges here, if needed, for the 5th and 6th Chukker. This ball gets backed across about 45 degrees and turned in to the left, and then contact on the play. Whistle in favor of Park Place. Like Casa will hold on to their challenge on this. Penalty 4, 60-yard shot. Ulloa. Let's see. Hilario, did he have one early? No, he didn't have a 40.
No.
He hadn't had a 60 yet. This is our first 60 of the game. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
First
penalty 4 of the game. Oh, sorry. Penalty 3. Penalty 3.
Okay.
I apologize. I beg your pardon there. Yeah, they're going to bring this one in. And so there must have been a lot of players downfield. I know Hilario definitely turned and hit that ball. And remember, what goes on downfield, a lot of times you don't see out of our screen. And whatever was going on outside the screen dictated the ball get taken down to an open goal. So penalty 3, 40-yard shot. He's got 2 penalty 2s already. Hilario.
Well, that's to be expected from the 10-goaler. His 5th goal of the match. The first he scored in Chukker number 1, then 2 in Chukker number 2, 1 in 3, and now 1 in 5. Double figures, and that 3-point cushion is restored.
All right. They might not make it back here, and I don't know, Park Place probably won't mind. I know Casablanca wants to get a bowl in here. If possible, they're going to get it. Yeah. Down by 3. Opportunity.
Now then, can they pick up another one? Britos sends it out to the boards. Still plenty of time. Little cut shot. Ulloa. Looking at that goal mouth. Still Ulloa.
I thought he was gonna hit like he hit the last one. Remember?
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, coming in from left to right. I thought he might go ahead and tag one. But look at this. You're gonna get an opportunity. Oh, Benzadone's gonna run out of time. He's gonna gain about 100 yards though. And wow, what a neck shot there. That's gonna stop right there. We'll figure out where they decide to put this ball, but we're gonna get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll see if Park Place can hold on here. Casablanca Park Place, final Chukker, Triple Crown of Polo.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people. Amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends. I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
All right, the Aspen Valley Polo Club commercial there, and a good shot of Park Place Polo Farm as we get ready for our 6th and final Chukker. One unanswered goal in the 5th Chukker, making it 10-7. And so anybody's match still. A lot of time, mucho tiempo here in our final Chukker. And we had a couple holes in the game. Casablanca had the 3rd Chukker and the 5th Chukker without any goals. And Park Place has stayed pretty level. 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. And Casa's 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd. They missed in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and then miss in the 5th. So 3-goal difference here, and here we go, final Chukker. Of course, winner will face off against Audi in the finals. As they come together right here in front, the Laurio's going to, Fageta's going to turn this ball back in, and then they come together. Back shot goes off a pony and out of bounds. And no trigger, no challenge used on the play. Knocking coming is going to be picked up by Pinello. Joaquin on the outlet pass. He's got Ulloa. Ulloa going to be watched here by Ganzi, the give and go. So it starts with Pinello, back to Ulloa, back to Pinello. Everybody overrides, but it's going to be Joaquin. Still got time. Nobody around him here. Andre's going to fall into the rumble seat, now go forward. Loose ball play, looking for Ulloa on the long pass. Lario's going to switch to the near side here. Everybody overrides. Britos has time, slows it down, shuts it down with the green helmet on. Britos, shot on goal, but that ball's going to go just wide left.
Unlucky. And,
yeah, he got one back. He had open goal there. But the clock goes tick, tick, tick. So 3 goals up. Anytime you can reset your team, it's not a bad play. And Park Place knows that these set plays, they can always reset their defense. So, and he had Ilario down off to the right side there. So there's always a method to their plays. Picked up here and controlled. Ooh, that's a broken play. Britos, he leaves it for Ulloa. Comes off the pony, Ilario, and Ilario.
And we're going to get a 6.
Yeah. So Ilario Ulloa with the flip shot at goal. Ilario Figueres with the save. And it looked like that ball went out of bounds, so you will have a safety on the play. Defending team hitting it over their own end line or saving.
Yeah.
And in this case, that ball was pretty close to the post, so that ball not going to be much angle on the shot, Yan. Pretty straight shot.
Yeah.
Opportunity here to go up by 4.
Indeed.
And that would that puts a little pressure with 5:30 left, but remember, a goal a minute, always feasible, always capable in the game of polo, and we broke records on that. They keep proving us wrong, Yan.
Yep.
Every time we say that, someone goes out and scores 3 goals and 4 goals in 2 minutes. Something happens. But it's great to see. Ulloa with the opportunity from the 60, penalty 6.
Now that went out to the left-hand side.
Looked like
I beg your pardon, to the right-hand side.
Hit it very well, but just, a little bit out to the outside.
Yeah.
Nice gait on that horse.
Now, we were talking about it yesterday, Dale, the level of the ponies. I mean, the pony that Nick Roldan rode this morning, just to give you one.
I think everywhere. I think every game, I think our jaws are dropping by somebody's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was all mixed up. Well, not just one person. It wasn't, fantastic, Dan. I agree with you 100% on that. It's been, we love our jobs. We'll just say that.
So, we do. 4:41. Sounds familiar. Left to play here in Chukker, number 6, and Britos finally gets what I thought was well overdue. He had a couple of very near misses, so well done, Juan Britos, picking up his 3rd goal of the match. And as you called it, Del, that makes it a 4-goal gap now, 7-11.
Yeah, and again, it's going to start with Pinello. Joaquin's been very, very good at distributing the ball today.
Yeah.
To Ulloa, Britos, and Morden. Wearing the number 4, playing the quarterback position. That's going to bring us to our final courtesy change. And so when we return from the courtesy change, we will we'll come back to a bowl-in from the center. You got to get quick. Got to jump on this one quick for Casa. This Park Place team's going to come out very well mounted for this final just under 4 minutes, 3:59.
Well, that gives me another opportunity to inform everybody out there to join us either in down at Grand Champions Polo Club. We've got a lot of polo coming up this weekend. Saturday the 20th, the Hall of Fame Cup. 10 o'clock, the PTF Jim at Newman Memorial. And the Johnson Cup. That's all part and parcel of that PTF experience. Then at 4:15 on Saturday, we have the final. We know that Audi is waiting in that final. The outcome of this game will tell us who is in that final against Audi. And then on Sunday, 12:45, the USPA Butler Handicap, and at 2:30 in the afternoon, the Miami Polo Cup, where Delta will be taking on Don Julio.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Delta and Don Julio. Should be great games. Some new teams. So that's going to be a fun way to end the on Sunday.
Exactly.
Especially after the big final on Saturday. A lot of polo for you this weekend here. And I know a lot of people down here. Here we go. Need to get the ball, need to have possession, need to get a goal. Casa.
And that'll be Ben Sadan with his first attempt. But it's not going to be an easy job getting past the 10-goaler. Hilario Ulloa.
You get a fair play ball here. Ulloa is going to hold on to it. Just being a sportsman, allowing Rufino to get a new mallet.
I was going to say something.
Yeah, he broke his mallet on that neck shot.
Okay.
And great sportsmanship here by Ulloa, Hilario. And they're going to go ahead with a fair play possession. And that's a procedure that we've been using here in the World Polo League. Some leagues, they don't use that on a broken mallet. We have been.
I think I
like it.
I like it too.
Because you can't. I mean, there is a strategy of playing with the mat without a mallet, but usually what happens is one of the players gives their mallet up, depending on who the player is. So it's a great procedure. I think you'll see more of that as it comes along because the game of polo is used with the mallet, as we know. Right. Back to the action.
And back to Mr. Hilario Ulloa. On his way to possibly make it a dozen. He's just got to get past the other Hilario. So there they are, the two Hilarios meet, I think for the first time. Ulloa versus Figueras. Left now for Britos. They're within the 60. Britos gets pushed towards the boards by Rufino. Ball comes off the boards. New line, as you can see there, was created. Joaquin Panello working very hard, and a nice little steal here by Joaquin Panello all the way to goal now. Can he avoid the hook from Cassette? He can. And, the little dog there, yeah. I wouldn't mess with the big horse there. That nearly got run over. So 2-11.
Yeah, well, Brito's going to change horses quickly here. So they're finishing strong, Park Place. Juan just went and changed very quick. He was on a chestnut. Actually, he was on she looked like a chestnut too, right? No, it's a bay. But he was on a different horse there, so he switched up quickly. Did that come off of? Oh.
Well, he did very well to stay on. Andrea Borodini, I think that ball, I think it hit the pony, and then the pony spooked.
Yeah, but well done by Andre, right? I think Andre dismounted, right? So we will be, we'll take, some of those balls travel across, and they can be, to make contact with the players and the horses. But here, no problem. So we can get everybody looked at. They're going across the field, kind of changing the field there. And so we'll take a minute here. 1:54 on the clock. And that ball was right there in the center, right around the 60-yard line. And that's Park Place actually heading towards the north goal, towards the scoreboard goal. So if they go with the bowling here, nobody injured, no problem. They'll let Andre, of course, change his mount, and he can bring her back if they want after they change out. And we'll get Andre mounted back up, and we'll finish this final. It's a good shot there of Andre right there. Great job by Andre. And it looked like his horse was just got a little scared with the ball, and so he just dismounted himself for safety reasons.
Yeah.
But I think a great idea. You never know, and especially that ball moves around very fast around that polo field. And it looks like we got everybody up. Now, I'm not sure if you're fair play here. We will see, because that ball went off of Andre's horse, and maybe they're going to call possession for Casa. So which is fine. Sapo actually had possession, I guess, when he went that way, and he was hitting toward Benzadone. Here we go. Back after the fair play possession for Casa. It's going to be Gansey Grant now looking for a Casablanca player, but turned around and controlled, picked up by Ilario. Ulloa going to change the field. Wow, look at this. Across the field he goes with it. It didn't look like anybody was there, and then Pinello comes in, picked up by Britos, and he's going to work it down into some open space as Ilario comes back into the rumble seat. Just using the open space, trying to pass the ball and kill some time.
Absolutely. And
doing a good job at it, actually.
A very good job, because we are now just a little over a minute left to play in Chukker number 6. And, well, you can see on your scoreboard there, they're down by 4 goals. Benzadone will pick up possibly 1 goal, but will it give him enough time to get back to... Well, he won't even pick up a goal here, because that defense working very, very well here for Park Place, as Sapo Cassette manages to get the ball back, and he might just finish off with a nice little shot here. That's going to go, it's going to deflect. Benzadone can tee it up, and he does get the goal.
Yeah, and this is an interesting shot on goal. You can learn from this play right here, Rufino. Watch how Rufino waits on this ball. He hits it actually from behind his horse. He waits, and then he shoots. Yeah. And so that he gives Pinello time to clear out of the way. And if he takes that shot too early, he might hit the horse. So that's going to go and end it right there. Here's our final stats. Congratulations to Park Place. And shots on goal, 8 more in a tight game. Look at, I guess I lose on my part, Jan, 11 goals to win. I thought it'd be more like 12 or 12. But throw-ins, pretty even. Fouls committed, a few more by Casa, but not much on there. Pretty even down the line. Just very, very close game. So congratulations, Park Place and Audi. Any final words, Jan?
Congratulations to Park Place. Congratulations to Audi. It promises to be a very exciting final. Saturday, April 21st, 4:15, CTV Sports.
You got it. The stage is set for the finals of the 2024 Triple Crown of Polo, Park Place Audi. For Jan, Eric, Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.